This is awkward, I did not see you there. Today we're gonna watch a new episode of Tea Time. I'm just fucking playing, you guys. My name is NK and you're currently watching Tea Time. Today we have an extremely exciting episode. I don't know how I was so calm in the beginning, but today we're gonna review the 720 Air Max. Ooh. Cheers! Yes, hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we have an extremely exciting video. I made so many videos already on the Air Max 720s, but until now I did not have them in hand. But now finally with the new colorways releasing, I did cop a pair. That being said, this video is gonna be a little bit longer since it is gonna be a review, a hands-on, a hands-down review on the Air Max 720s about the new colorway, how they feel, and how they compare and stack to the 270s. And of course, if they are worth your money. So without further ado, let's get the main player into this video. So we have the box here, it's from Foot Locker, and I'm not big on doing unboxings, but fuck it. First step first, let's open this box. First and foremost, we have some paperwork right here, we don't need it. Oops. Alright, so let's get into it. So right from the start we can see that this box is extremely sexy. That being said, it is in a matte finish with a little bit of a shine to it. Right on the front in big bold letter it has the Air Max 720 logo and a little bit of, I would say, like glitter text. Glitter text, is that a thing? Yeah. Yes, that being said, let's dive into this hot chocolate. So right from the bat what we can see is we get an extra pair of laces. These are some turquoise kind of light blue laces in this ocean color. Very nice touch, and yeah, let's see if we're gonna put them on later. Guys, I'm gonna be straightforward. I did not put the paper away yet, but I'm damn excited. So here we go. Damn. Honestly, damn. This was one of the sneakers that when I opened it, I genuinely felt joy. Like I really enjoyed looking at the shoe, especially like I have it right now here in front of me. This looks like a piece of art. Like when you hold it for the first time in hand, it looks really crazy. Like the colorways, they're just popping, they're just there, how they flow into each other. It's really a piece of art. By the way, my throat is like so goddamn dry. I'm by the way trying also something new. I'm trying some black coffee out. Shout out to my sponsor, fucking Nobody. I have to be honest, like black coffee just like kicks in a little bit harder and really keeps me energized during the day, you know what I mean? Like, by the way, some people might tell you like black coffee is not good for you, but those are the same people that go gluten-free and then try to convince you that Converse are the new hype of 2019. Fucking unbelievable. Got a little bit off track over here. Let's jump back into it. How I kind of want to structure this video, I know it's gonna be a little bit longer, so hang in tight, strap in your seatbelts and just watch this fucking video. How I kind of planned it out this video is I'm gonna have 3 sections. The first one is gonna be my first impressions, how it feels on foot. Second one is gonna be how it stacks up against the Air Max 270. And the third one is it's actually worth your money and my final verdict on it. So let's jump into number uno. So first impressions. Right off the start, as I said in the beginning, this shoe is beautiful. I mean really beautiful. I was really excited when I had it in hand. It looks beautiful, the colorways are great, and I really dig this colorway and this shoe. So right away when I put my foot into the sneaker, I could feel this ginormous air bubble. It was a great feeling and I really appreciate Nike stepping up the game with a higher air bubble. Now the upper of this sneaker is a little bit stiff. To no means do I mean that it's uncomfortable. It is just a little bit stiffer. You cannot really wiggle your toes around. That being said, it is again not uncomfortable and it feels just like every normal sneaker, I would say. With that I mean the ones that don't have Primeknit. So for me the craziest thing about this sneaker is actually the colorway. The colorway of all 720s except of course the triple black. Have sort of one color flowing into the other one. Right here we have sort of this dark blue purple flowing into this lighter ocean kind of Caribbean blue, which I really dig. really dig. Now on the back of the sneaker we do have a lot of support, which comes from the two panels that are mounted on the side of the shoe. It comes with a smaller pull tab, which I don't really use, but it is definitely nice visually. That being said, when you look at the shoe from a top perspective, they look a little bit bulkier, but I don't mind it. I really actually like this look, and it really reminds me of the Air Max 97s. Also, the design I find looks very much like the 97s. The next point does not count for all colorways, but since this colorway does have a translucent sole, I really like, especially when I lift my feet and I look down, that I can see some of the light going through the sole, and I really dig it. It looks very futuristic, and for me it really looks awesome. Nevertheless, let's talk about something that is very crucial for me, and that is these shoes are extremely, I mean extremely hard to match. This is a colorway that is really out there, especially this one, and also with blue jeans, it does not really flow. For these shoes, I would suggest, if somebody is copying these shoes, or also the Sunset that I've seen in many other YouTube videos, to go fully in joggers. If you don't go fully in joggers, it's gonna be very difficult to pull these off. Now let's go back a little bit to the comfort. The comfort is definitely there. You feel the air bubble, especially in the back foot. I mean, this is God bless, ginormous air bubble. That being said, in the front foot, it is not that prevalent as it is in the back. I have to be honest, I did almost not feel it. That being said, the first impression of the shoes, especially when I wore it for the first few minutes now, I really digged it. It is a nice shoe. That being said, boys and girls, this is the first impression, so let's get into part 2. How does it stack up against the Air Max 270? Now, ladies and gentlemen, against the Air Max 270s, the main differences is that the upper is not as tight. It does not feel as snug around your foot, especially in the front, where you cannot wiggle your toes as much as in the 270s, which indeed takes a little bit away from the comfort. But I guess especially in the colder days, since this is not so stretchy and not so perforated, it is gonna be a little bit warmer. That being said, in the back of the shoe, I feel like there's a little bit more padding, so in the back or in the heel part of the shoe, it does feel a little bit more comfortable and a little bit more relaxed. That being stated though, although they have these two plastic panels on the back of the shoe, the stability and how it wraps around your foot I feel is a little bit better on the Nike Air Max 270, and I feel it has a little bit more lockdown. Also, although I'm not a big fan of pull tabs, I found myself using, especially on the 270s, a lot the pull tab. On this, since it's so small, my finger almost does not fit in there, so I don't really use it. That being said, also a big difference is that this is not a one-piece construction. The tongue is separate from the upper. Now, I personally do like when the tongue is actually connected to the upper, but especially also, as Heskix pointed out, if you have wider feet, the tongue not being connected to the sneaker might actually be beneficial. Yes, boys and girls, I had both of these sneakers on at the same time, and I must say that from just the straight up comfort of both of these shoes, I actually do dig a little bit the Air Max 270 more. Now, that being said, although wearing in can change a lot your perception and how it feels, I already realized it from the Vapor Max that where you could also not really feel the air bubble that much in the front foot, this is not really going to change. The back is going to change, it's going to get softer and softer, but even if the front is getting softer, I have to be honest, the difference is not going to be crucial to some extent where you can really feel it. That being said though, although the Air Max 270s I would say will take the comfort side, from the looks and how when I look down on my feet, I do prefer the 720s. Although I do not like that much the bulky shoes, this shoe is to some extent not too bulky where I go like, this is a potato on my foot, but it's right in this nice middle balance where it is not like a sports sneaker, but it is, I can't really explain, it's just perfect. One thing that I don't get is that there is some reinforcement a little bit, let's say on the tongue, but this reinforcement actually hinders your foot more of wiggling. Actually, my toe comes right up here, and you can really feel, especially in your big toe, that there is such a big difference that it feels a little bit uncomfortable. Now, something that everybody mentioned, which I really did not feel, is that the air bubble is so big that it's hindering, or that you have to kind of adjust how you walk or change it. I really did not feel it, and I don't see or understand how people have this perception. But please, guys, look at this goddamn air bubble. I mean, that is ginormous. Yes, I know that this video is already pretty long, but let me come to my last point, and that is numero 3. And that is it worth your money? Now, these here in Europe retail for 190 euros, and that is a steep price point. I mean, that is almost up with the YEEZY 350 for 220 if you buy it for retail, of course. I really have to say it really depends on how you feel and what you want out of a sneaker, or out of this particular sneaker. For me personally, it is worth the money. They are an extremely comfortable sneaker. They're just like the Air Max 270. On these you feel the air bubble more, where the upper is a little bit stiffer, where on the 270s you have less air bubble, but you have very breathable and very stretchy upper. So both of them kind of complement each other well. Both have a plus and a little bit of a minus. And that being said, I think it is nice to have both of them in your collection. Now, the golden question, if I would have to choose, which one would I pick? If I would have to choose between the two colorways that I have, the black one and this one, I would go with the black one with my 270, simply because I can combine it very easily. and I do like the upper. I like when there's a little bit more wiggle room or it's a little bit stretchy, and I do like a little bit narrower shoes. That being said, this shoe is gonna be my next beater pair. I love it. It feels comfortable and it looks sick. Especially when you go in trainers, when you go to the airport, you go somewhere where you can be a little bit more relaxed looking. This is the shoe to go, especially this colorway. It's popping, it looks vibrant, and it really is an eye catcher. Again, I know that some people are gonna hate on me for this because they are gonna be super big fans of this 720, but this is my personal opinion. Actually, fuck it. This is how it is. These are facts. The upper is not as comfortable as the 270, where the 270 has a little less air. So here, of course, you can feel the air bubble way more. Yes, boys and girls, that being said, it was a little bit of a longer video, but nevertheless, I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, smash that like button. Now, if you did not like this video, just take a second, think about your life, think if you really want to hit that dislike button, and if you come to the agreement that you should, I hope you get diabetes. Yes, boys and girls. That being said, I hope that you enjoyed this video again. Subscribe if you want, and I'm out. See you in the next one. Cheers and have a great day.